Hey there, how's it going, everybody? So yeah, we're here for another good session of programming. It should be fun. I've been really busy working on the game lately, so I've got some cool stuff to show off. So maybe I'll go ahead and just go over some of the changes I made in the last week or so. So here's the home screen. I don't really remember what the state of it was last time, but notably now there's map selection for the few maps that I have. Currently there's only two types of objectives. Before there was the control the points. That was what I had before. And then I've added a new objective type where you can pick up crates and bring them back to your deployment zone to gain points. So there's that. I don't know if the squad builder was here last time either. So you can see you can build a squad out of 40 points, and you can add all kinds of different units, right? You can only add 2 of the same type right now, and it has to be under 40 points, so you might have to remove some or tweak your list a little bit to see what you want. So then over here you might notice the little squad card. The squad card's a bit different. So I've got some tooltips as well, which tell you what things are. There's all kinds of new abilities I've added. So like the archers, they can reroll 1 attack die, which is pretty good. I've got these cloud guys. They're mobile. They can fly over the blocking terrain, which is pretty cool. And they gain movement points after they attack, which is pretty handy for getting in and getting out. I added this healer unit. They can spend an action to heal a friendly unit. They can also recover health themselves. Let's see. There's Pierce, which can remove blocks. What else did I add? I'm not really sure how I added Blast. So these fireball guys, they can blow up enemies. When you shoot a guy, you can potentially do some damage to the nearby enemies. So lots of different things. They're pretty cool. So let's go check out what the map looks like. Hold on, let me make another window so I can play with myself. Alright, so I'm gonna just, this is on my local machine, but I'll just go ahead and go in a quick match. Maybe we'll pick the crates map. Alright, so as you can see, you got your deployment zone here. These cloud guys, since they're mobile, they can actually deploy on top of the blocking terrain, which is pretty cool. So this, like the deployment zone, that's where you need to bring your crates back to. So you can see how you can mouse over everything and see what it does. So that's cool. I also added this little question mark. So you've got like your map legend and some examples of line of sight, which I imagine that'll be one of the harder things for new players to pick up. So there's this mission description. You can hover over your magic points and victory points, so you know what's what. So let's go ahead and deploy. Alright, so the first turn's over on the other guy. Let me just I'll just go ahead and move him. So you can't see what I'm doing because it's the other window. But oh look, when he does something, you can see that it moves with a cool animation. I mean, not really cool, but it's workable. Oh, I also added doors. So there's doors that you have to use an action to open. So like the spear guy has a open door action. So he can open the door and go over here towards the crate. But he doesn't have enough actions left to pick up the crate. Maybe he'll just move there. So yeah, that gives you an idea, I think. So then this guy, you know, he can move and go pick up the crate. And so I just click the pick up crate, and now you can see that he's carrying it. But if he dies, he will drop it on the ground. So then it's back to the other player. Let's go ahead and get that door open, and we can show the changes to attack. Alright, so I'll start an attack from the other window. And you can see how there's the little fight that pops up, and now it's marking who's the attacker and defender. Over in the dice window, you can click the question mark to learn all about attacks, which is pretty nice. And so since he's an archer, he can reroll one of his dice. So I had him reroll one of these blue dice, and then he can spend his magic points. And so you can click the question mark there. It tells you a little bit about focus and energy. I don't know why I have the dice on that screen. I probably don't really need it. But yeah, so then after the attack's finished, you can see a little damage pop up that shows how much damage was done. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much, I'll show you what the reroll UI looks like. So we'll go down here and do an attack. And like, for example, we need 6 accuracy here, but we only got 4 on our dice. So we could try re-rolling this blue die by clicking it. I probably need to rework this UI a bit, but it's workable for now. So I re-rolled that, I still only got a 3, but that's 5, and I need 6. But I do have some magic points to spend. So I can spend 1 accuracy there, I might as well spend a damage as well. And then on the defender's side, he can add a block if he wants. And so he only got 1 damage through. But yeah, that gives you an idea of all the different UI changes I made. At the end of the round, it's a little different too. We'll have to go through quite a bit. Maybe I'll wait and see if anyone shows up and wants to play. And then we can actually play maybe a full match and see what it's like. But in the meantime, what else should we do? I think that's about it. So maybe we'll go back to programming. So let's go over to Visual Studio. And I was trying to think of what I wanted to do today, because I wasn't really, I hadn't really planned anything. But yeah, so I was thinking we could design a new map maybe, and I can also try adding a new ability, Cleave. Cleave might be cool. Basically, if a melee unit he gets a Cleave ability, he can deal damage to an enemy that's adjacent to the target. So I think that'll be pretty interesting. So maybe I'll go ahead and start adding Cleave. So let's see. So the first thing we need to do is we should probably define one of the we should probably define the ability. So let's go check out how I've defined all these units. So I've got this just one big file with all the different units, and then there's attack types, and there's all their stats. And here's like the archer, for example, all of his stats. So how do I want to do Cleave? Cleave should be an energy ability. Let's go ahead and give it to the axe guy, because you got a big axe, right? So I'm just going to copy this, Pierce, and I can probably just reuse a lot of my code for everything. So I'll go find where Pierce was defined. Let's go ahead and add Cleave. And we'll make it Cleave 2 or something. So a chance to do 2 damage to a nearby enemy. That's a pretty good, right? Alright, so now we need to basically, what I'll probably do is just probably just go look at everywhere that we use Pierce. And probably just have to update that. Oh, so the tooltips, I might as well go ahead and add a tooltip. So Cleave. Let's see. If the attack deals damage, choose one adjacent enemy to deal Cleave damage to. This probably isn't the most effective way to have all my tooltips defined, but it gets the job done, right? Alright, that's probably good enough there. Cleave won't show up in the dice window, so we don't have to worry about that. Although I should probably have it show up a little bit. Yeah, I'm not sure. What do you think about that? Yeah, the defender might want to know if you've spent Cleave. So, I'm not exactly sure where we'll put that for now. Cause let me think about that. So, let me go to my test scene real quick. Alright, so, like, Cleave would be done, when you do search abilities here. Cleave will be listed here. You'll select it, but after you select your thing, the attack might not necessarily be over, because that's when the defense can spend their focus icons. So we might want to have some kind of indicator. Let's not worry about it for now, though, because it's just more work. Alright, so let's go ahead and do in the ability listing window. We're basically just gonna copy Pierce, I think. So there'll be Cleave. I don't have an icon for Cleave, so we'll probably actually we should probably copy Blast then, huh? So let's actually not do that. Alright, so Blast. I've got Blast defined up here. So we'll add Cleave up there as well. Alright, and then we can add the tooltip similarly. Alright, and then Cleave also, just like Blast, does damage. Alright, that's good. Alright, so that should be enough to get it to show up as an ability. So let's check it out. So the axe guy, here he is with Cleave. Though I didn't make my box big enough. But as you can see, the tooltip seems to be working. So let's go ahead and make the box a little bigger. Where do we need to do that? So the box height is determined here, I think. Maybe that's not quite right. Let's see, where do we make the box bigger? So the box... Oh, okay. The box is actually the unit group graphic. And so, here we go. So this ability listing is what lists out all those search abilities, those energy abilities. So, let's see. And I think at the end, yeah, here's where we update the height of the border box. Alright, so what we might want to do is, so I've calculated some stuff here based on that. Let's see, maybe we'll do, calculate out the bottom of the ability list is going to be the ability list of height plus, I think that's what we want, right? Yeah. Right, I think actually, let's call my get height function, just so we don't confuse anything. And then plus row 1 is where it's displayed. Then the updated height here, we want to do like math.max. I think that'll do it. Right, there we go. Now our border box updates correctly. Alright, so that should be enough to I think that might even be enough to select the ability. The last thing I need is probably well, let's see. Let's go ahead and update the my little test window, and we'll just make sure we put some X guys in there. All right, let's check that out. All right, so I got my X group. We'll go ahead and attack. We didn't get any surges. Let's try with the other guy. I didn't get any that time either. Alright, let's try again real quick. Hey Sheree, how's it going? Alright, we got a surge that time. So we should be able to see. Here we go, Cleave. And we can select it. So that's doing good. But it won't do anything yet because I haven't implemented it. It's going pretty good. Do you want to see all the cool new UI stuff I made? Like, when you move, it actually shows the unit move. So that's pretty cool, right? And, when you attack, I've got, you can, check out all the information about how attacks work, and there's like little damage icons that pop up. So I worked a lot on trying to make it more usable. Like there's this mission, map legend with examples of how line of sight works. So I think I made it a lot more usable. There's tooltips. So yeah, all the tooltips and stuff, those should help out a lot too, right? I haven't really tried to make I probably want to change up maybe the font or the colors, but yeah, this page I think will be pretty helpful, especially for line of sight. Because there's not really a lot of good places to tell people about line of sight and how that works. So I think having it here will be pretty good. I debated drawing these lines in the game when you try to attack somebody. Maybe we'll do that. I'm not sure. I probably should do that, but I did that a bit when I was testing. But I took it out because I thought it was too noisy. But yeah, so should be good. If you have a PC handy, we could play if you want. But if you don't, that's fine. So I'll go back to adding my my Cleave ability. It's okay. Alright, I'll be looking forward to it, and feel free to get some practice with the game. So yeah, I added a bunch of different units too. Well, not a bunch, but so there's this whole squad builder, right? So there's I like the fire mage with blast. Blast is pretty cool. You can blow up nearby adjacent units when you hit somebody. So that's pretty cool. There's the medic that heals people. I do plan to add some single player elements. Having an AI that controls like a full skirmish squad, that'll be pretty hard. But if I make some like missions or something, that's pretty doable. But yeah, one of my next big goals is going to be to make some kind of like tutorial single player level to teach you how to play. But that's kind of a lot of work, and but yeah, that will be important. So yeah, I'll probably have a little short level where you control like one guy at first, and then you move him around and maybe attack something, and then maybe another squad with two guys shows up, and then you can kill something else, and then open a door, capture an objective. Basically all the different things you could possibly want to do. And I'll have to make it scripted a little bit. It'll be interesting. One thing I thought for that is that I could have you start in a little room, and you can't even see the rest of the map. And then as you move, I could uncover it. That might be pretty cool too. But yeah, for now, let's go ahead and add Cleave. So Cleave, let's see. Here's where we had Blast. Is that the right spot? I thought it would be in sped results, yeah. I guess I added it up here just in case there's magic that adds blast later. I guess we could have magic that adds cleave, so we'll go ahead and add this up here too. So similarly to blast damage, let's have cleave damage. And probably we'll just do all the same stuff. Oh, I made it so you can reconnect to your game if you accidentally quit, which is pretty cool. That was actually quite a lot of work. But it's pretty handy. Yeah, I definitely planned a little bit ahead more this time, so I've definitely got a bit more of a hang of things. Alright, yeah, let's keep adding Cleave. So we'll go ahead and copy Blast here. I mean, as with anything, the more practice you get at something, the easier it is, right? Alright, I think that's enough to pipe that through. Let's go ahead and we are gonna want this array kind of like Blast as well. Let's see, what did I do with this? Oh, right, okay. I remember now. Alright, this might be a little more complicated actually than just copying it. Alright, let's not add that yet. Alright, so let me think here. So we've added cleave damage here. So after you apply modifiers or sped results, we'll update that. So basically in game state, I've got like an after attack section somewhere. Let's see. It's quite a lot of code actually. Like look at this. I've got 2,500 lines in this file, which is pretty crazy. Alright, let's see. After attack spends results, after okay, here's where we deal damage. Let's see. So this is where we do recover and blast. But we will want to go ahead and add some section in here where the attacker picks who he's going to cleave. Let's see, where do we need that at? So, yeah, it's probably going to be, let's see. So here's where we did this. I guess we could go ahead and, let's see, let's think about this from the gameplay scene. Alright, so, yeah, basically I'm going to be adding kind of a new phase of an attack. So basically after the attack, you'll be able to select some targets. The question is, where do we want to do that? We could do it after, like, so the spin results is where the little lightning bolt icon pops up. But we could do it, right, and this is what plays the damage. So I think I probably want to select it before we play the damage here, right? Let's see. So it's definitely going to be after spin results. So I guess, well, let's go back to where we were. So I do want to play the spin results animation. Yeah, and then probably, I probably need to make sure the attack's not completed. So there's a few different ways. Let's see. But the attack will be completed after we do this part. Right, I guess we could, So I know I'll have blast damage, but I might want to add an extra phase or something. Because right now it immediately applies the damage and basically the attack's over. But we might want to change this. Because it's not quite over. Let's see, what attack phases do we have? We have after attack effects, so we're not even using this though. So we probably want to use this. Yeah, let's go ahead and so we're in spin results. We finished all that. So now, let's set the phase to this. So what we'll do is we'll see if right now we only have cleave damage. So if cleave damage is greater than 0, then we'll have to figure out who gets it. But if it's not, go ahead and just call apply damage immediately. Alright, so, let's see. I don't know if I need to even do anything here. Because, back in game state, let's see. After spin results, what is it called? I probably could do a lot better job organizing this code, because it's kind of all over the place. But, let's see. After attacker spin results. So then if the defender... Yeah, okay, after attack post spin results. If the attacker spent their focus, spend the focus. Alright, so basically here, check if we have any after attack effects. So let me just check. Okay, yeah, so we called spend results for the defender. And what we'll want to do is, if the active attack if we're in the after attack effects phase, otherwise, let's go ahead and call the last thing, apply, we can call it apply damage maybe. It's similar to the active attack function, but, I guess we could call it like complete attack or something. Something like that might be good. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Let's see. Yeah, so this stuff is just TypeScript. I really need to just get my local variables set up and make sure they're not null. Okay, so basically attacks should work right now as long as we don't pick Cleave. But if there are after attack effects, let's go ahead and make okay, yeah, let's so we'll have a function that's like resolve after attack effect. And the game scene will call this to let us know we're done. Alright, yeah, I think this will work pretty well. So, the idea will be, that we'll have, we'll go ahead and make like an array of, get the effects, that need to be resolved, and we'll put them in an array, and then it'll be up to the gameplay scene to, figure out, the call resolve attack after attack effects with the right thing. Alright, so effects needing to resolve. We'll have an array. We'll probably make that a member, but I don't know what type it'll be yet. Alright, so, probably, like, we want like a type or something that says Cleave, and then, I wonder what else we might need. Oh, we can always add more later. Yeah, we can always add more later if we need, but probably, guess we really want to say which targets are viable. And that would be an array of targets we can pick from. That's probably what we need. All right. That'll be an array of unit IDs. Yeah, that'll be good. All right, let's define that. Kinda wordy, but Alright, so we'll have type, let's call it effect type actually, and that'll be, you could probably have, we've already got Cleave defined somewhere, but let's actually just make a new item. It's it'll just have Cleave for now, but and then targets, if targets make sense, that is, that'll be an array of numbers. Alright, so that should be good there. Let's go ahead and add an array here. I guess I'll add it in game state. I mean, I could probably add it into the attack logic thing, but I don't know if it really makes sense to be there. Yeah, there we go. We'll call it attack effects to resolve. Let's go ahead and add it in here so that everything works great. If you try to reconnect, and we can initialize it to just an empty array. Alright, so here we go. So we'll initialize it to nothing, and then go ahead and set up our type here. We ended up calling it effect type. Usually it will autocomplete will help me out here. There we go. And then for the targets, let's go ahead and figure that out. So for now, I think basically it has to be a unit adjacent to the enemy, and it has to be in line of sight for the attacker, and in range for the attacker. So 1 for melee, 2 for reach. So those are the conditions. So let's go ahead and get best of all units adjacent to the enemy. And that'll be the Defender X and Defender Y. And then we probably want to remove some if they're not they don't meet the conditions. So since we'll be removing items, we'll start at the end of the array. That way we can easily remove them. Alright, oh, here's what we'll do. No, do this. There we go. Now we can potentially remove everything, and this will be empty. And if it's empty, we'll just complete the attack. Alright, let's see. Then we'll say if this still has items in it, then we go ahead and add Cleave. But we need to, we'll have to convert it to an array of unit IDs. So let's go ahead and do that. We probably don't have to do that, but I don't really want to have, I don't want to have a bunch of copies of units. Well, I guess it would just be references, but yeah, we get a little weird when you reconnect. The reconnect logic probably doesn't want me to have copies. And it's easy enough to just do this. Alright, I think that's good. We can just pass that in there. And finally, alright, the last thing we need to do is finish this. So if alright, hold on. Unit is alright, so if the unit player is the same as the attacker, in that case we'll remove it. What else do we want to check? Let's see, we need to check the line of sight. So the attacker, the defender, let me just double check up here. What's going on here? I might want to check, let's see, I could check this. Oh, this is what I want. Alright, so this function will return some ridiculous range if, or what, no. Get attack range to, yeah, the range, would be -1 if it's no good, right? Alright, so, alright, so the required range will be, dependent on if we're, melee or reach. So if for reach, then it's 2, otherwise it's 1. Alright, then we'll just say if the range is not equal to the required range. No, if it's not, if range is -1, or if range is I guess if it's 0, something's wrong as well. And then if range is if it's oh, I guess I should just say if it's less than 1, or it's greater. Okay, yeah, that'll cover these cases. Alright, so if it's less than 1, or it's greater than the required range. I think that's right. So what's wrong here? Oh, Alright, there we go, because this is like an attack range object. Let's go ahead and rename it just for clarity's sake. Alright, so that's how we'll make sure they're in range. Alright, finally, alright, so let's have him pass in, might as well pass in player index, and the effect we're trying to resolve out of that array. And what else do we need? Oh, I guess probably how we're resolving it, right? Which for now will be like a target. If we add more complex effects, I can always change that later. Alright, so let's go ahead and copy some stuff up here. Let's just copy this for now. And alright, and if the player is not not the active player, that's bad too. Alright, so I guess we could have a check that if the length is greater than or equal to the effect index, I guess it has to be greater. Or, sorry, so if it's less than or equal, then there's a problem, because we'd be about to dereference off the array. Alright, let's go ahead and grab the effect. And we'll remove it from the array. Alright, so now, what we're going to do is going to depend on what type of effect it is. So if it's Cleave, which is obviously what it is, go ahead and, I guess we could go ahead and do it now. Yeah, let's go ahead and, let's see. I'm trying to plan ahead a bit, but, we could just have it be pretty simple, like we assign, you know, like this dot cleave target equals target ID, something super simple like that. And then down here in the complete attack, we could deal the damage. Alternatively, we could deal it right away, but that would be a little weird, I think. So let's do it this way. Yeah, let's just do it this way. Alright, so we'll add that in. Now let's go ahead and make sure it carries over correctly. Gotta keep my reconnect logic up to date. Alright, so we'll do that, and then, alright, so, we'll do all this, alright, then, unit affected is gonna be, get the unit by the unit ID of the cleave target. Alright, and then, we'll have to make sure it exists. Right, then we'll just deal the damage. And let's go ahead and kind of like with blast result here. I wonder if we want to make this more. No, let's keep it separate. Alright, so we'll put it in there. Okay, now I need to actually, have it. So I've got this blast results thing in here. Maybe we'll put the Cleave results in here too. This way all the attack stuff is kind of all in one place. I'm just gonna copy it. There we go. Alright, yeah, we'll copy this too. Alright, there we go. So now I should have everything I need to calculate the cleave damage from the gameplay scene. Alright, so that's everything in the game state, but we have a few different things to implement in the gameplay scene. So we have to make it call resolve attack after attack effects. And then we need to, oh, let me, hold on. Let's see, so we actually, up here, we changed the phase to the after attacks phase. So we actually need, we probably need to call apply damage, potentially. Oh, that's wrong too. This should be this. There we go. Alright, so, let's see. So apply damage. Perhaps, call, resolved all effects or something. And that'll just, we'll have that call apply damage. And, we'll have, here, we'll do this. Alright, so now it'll say all the effects are resolved, and we'll be good to go. Alright, I think we're all good now. Right, this is a little different from the pattern I used earlier with how sped results works, but I'm not going to worry about that for now. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Alright, so now we're actually good to go here. Alright, so we need to let the player pick their cleave target. So let's see. So after let's see, the attack won't be completed yet. Oh, okay, we need a little more actually. Now we need a new one of these. Alright, so this is what'll let the gameplay scene know what it needs to be doing. Alright, so now yeah, over here, basically we'll just copy what we did here. Alright, so let's we're gonna need a new function. Alright, let's stick that down with the rest of these functions. Where do they go? Let's see. We can just stick it right here, maybe. Alright, so we kind of need to, let's see, so if there's, some items here, and there has to be. Actually, we wouldn't even be here if there were items, so let's not worry about that. But we do need to look at what's in this array. Oh, I didn't want to function. Oh, what is it called? Alright, there we go. So yeah, for Cleave, select between available targets. And I kind of already did some work with this for the special action stuff. Let's see. What I might want to do is show the action window with a couple special options. So I've got, there's like select target units. This is what we're going to want. But I will need to check, let's see, what do we need to pass in here? We need this stuff. Right, yeah, let's go ahead and, we'll add that in. Let's look at the special action. So we're basically going to want to do, we're going to want to do most of this. Alright, so we've already got our list of targets actually, with, Alright, so we've got our targets, selectable targets, but we kind of want the X and Y values, it looks like. Oh wait, no, we could just do get unit by ID instead. Yeah, because it's IDs. Alright, so that'll push it onto our list of available targets. We'll update this selectable thing. We'll add this Cleave here. And, Cleave target. And, we don't really need this, do we? What is this used for? Oh, that's for, it's for which special action it is. I don't think we need that. I don't know if we can just leave it off though. I think we can. I think that'll be fine. Yeah, I don't think we need that. Alright, so that should be a lot of what we need. So it'll show up in the action window. But we don't want to have a cancel button though, is the thing. Because we don't want you to be able to cancel. So let's go ahead and add another field to this. let's make it a required field. Alright, so now we can basically just, if cancel's available, then we add the cancel button. If not, we don't. Alright, so that should be good. The final thing we need is, when you click this button, it goes to, one-click action or something. Yeah, here we go. Alright, and we'll be in this select targets, and we added Cleave here. And we can go ahead and do this, I guess. Alright, oh, no, we probably don't need, no, let's just make sure they've got a target. And then what we'll do is, resolve cleave effect is what we're gonna call, with the unit ID. Alright, so we're doing pretty good here. Let's see. So now we've got the unit that we want to cleave. So let's go ahead and call the game state function resolve the after attack effect. My clear index. The effect is 0. And the target is the unit ID. Alright, but we probably want to make it a little more complicated than this actually, so let me think about this. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we actually need to send the remote message to let the other player know what's going on, right? So we're gonna want a new message. Right, and we can basically copy what we were doing here. So we'll have our new message up here. We'll have the player index. The target is going to be unit ID. And then finally, what was the other thing? The effect index. And we're always just resolving effect 0 for now. And then we'll call it resolve after attack effect. Alright, and it'll call game resolve after attack effect. Alright, so, this way, we can resolve it for the remote player, too. And we also need, we need a remote to this, which basically does the exact same thing. And we have to add this to our handlers here. And then also in the game room, we've got to add something there too. So I managed to make this pretty good overall, with not having to add too many things. And the rest is all handled automatically. Alright, so we resolve the cleave effect. We call resolve after attack effect. Alright, and finally I think we're ready to go ahead and call, I think we can just get away with calling this. And that'll queue up all the damage animations and everything. Because the attack will be completed, we'll get the last attack results, and we'll play the damage animation. And for Blast, we can play damage animations, and then for Cleave. We'll just do the exact same thing as Blast. And yeah, that should be it. I think that's everything. Let me go get some more water, and then we'll see if it works. Oop, we're done. We're not playing X-Wing. Alright, back to programming. Alright, so, I think I'm actually ready to see if it works. I don't know, what do you guys think? Is it gonna work? First time? Seems unlikely, right? Yeah, we gotta have confidence. Alright, so, we should be able to cleave, actually. I don't think the blocking terrain is gonna mess us up. We didn't get any surges. Alright, let's try again with this guy. Alright, we got some this time, and he didn't block them. Alright, so we'll select Cleave. And so what we expect to happen here, we've got 3 damage results, 1 block. So we'll do 2 to this guy, then we're going to cleave 2, 1 to this guy. But we should have to select a target first. Oh, that didn't work. Alright, so... Oh, several things didn't work. Didn't take any damage. Well, I've got a couple ideas. First things first, I wanna just eliminate the blocking terrain as an issue. So let's double check. So this get adjacent units function. Let's see if it accounts for. It does account for mobile. For the destination square, but not for the source. So for the source square, it does too. Alright, so it's probably not that. Let's see. I wonder if instead we just want to step through in the debugger. That might be easiest. I think that'll be the easiest thing to do. So let's go ahead and do our attack. No surges. I probably will go edit the dice after this. Alright, we got one that time. Alright, so let's go ahead and set a breakpoint. Because we want to make sure that our code is running the way we expect. So let's go down to sped results. That sounds good. Alright, text sped results. Probably about here is what we want. Alright, so we'll hit done. And sure enough, here we are. So let's step in here and see what happens. So we're gonna go through here. We should find the cleave ability. And we'll add some cleave damage. Alright, so cleave damage is getting set. Alright, then we go off to the defender. I don't think the defender has anything to do. So, yeah, so we spend results as empty for him. So then we go to after attack effects. Cleave damage is greater than 0. So we want to apply the damage. Alright, so then we're in attack post sped results. Our phase matches up. Oh, it doesn't. Why doesn't the phase match up? Hold on. Let's see. So we're in phase 3, but we expected to be in phase 4. It's because I'm an idiot and accidentally copy-pasted yeah. So I copy-pasted a double equals here. So that was the problem. Alright, so let's actually go ahead and cheat our dice a bit. Because I don't feel like I don't feel like missing So let's go find our green dice. And we're gonna just comment these out. Come on. And instead of those, we'll just have every side has 2 focus results on it. And that should be good enough. Alright, actually that should be right. Let me debug instead. Right, so let's see what happens this time. Alright, so we've got some units adjacent to the enemy. There's 2. So the first one is probably our X guy. Wait, hold on. So something's not quite right here. Let's try this again. Alright, so the first unit we're looking at is the cloud. Alright, so the range is 1. The unit player index is different from... Okay, so that should be good. Alright, so we did add him to the list. So we do have a unit adjacent to the enemy. And we'll push his unit ID in. Alright, so that should be good. We're not going to complete the attack. And then we said that. And so the next thing that happens is, we're going to end up here. Alright, so let's go ahead and put a breakpoint here. Oops, apparently my my mute key is the same as my go in the debugger, so I'll have to be careful there. Alright, let's keep debugging here. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. I guess I could make this bigger. The font's pretty small though. Alright, so we're debugging along. Let's see, so we're gonna play the animation. And then after that, we're gonna go to post apply modify. That doesn't seem right. We need to go to post spin results. But those two functions are probably about the same. So that might actually not matter. Let me check that real quick. Yeah, those two functions are actually kind of the same. So that's a bug, but not the cause of the issue. I'll go ahead and fix it, but alright, so let's keep debugging. So I think we're gonna end up in check and finish the animation. So let's go ahead and jump here. Yeah, it is. Debugging is a little bit like black magic, but once you know all the tricks, it's actually the best way to figure out when your program is not working. Right, so the attack should not be completed at this point, right? I don't think, yeah, we're phase 4, so the attack's not completed. So we're gonna end the animation, and then we're gonna call this, and so our active player is correct. The waiting on player action is 7, which should be our new after attack. There we go. Alright, so we're in this new function. We've got our attack. It's effect type 0. Oh no! Grab your charger. Alright, we're gonna transition to the select from targets. And the target IDs is it exists, it's not 0. Alright, so we went ahead and added a selectable target, and we should be marking it. And it all looks good actually. The only question is if I got the right unit ID, maybe. The action that part actually was right. So we are in the right step. Let me go ahead and I've got this list of all the different player actions. Since I did add one. Oh, not spin results. I'll go ahead and update that too. But that's actually not the problem. So I should be able to select. I expected to see this guy is selectable, but he's not selectable for some reason. Let's go ahead and what I can always do is I can set a breakpoint on the update function, and that lets me just break in and check out the state of things. So I should be able to find like the unit graphic. Where is that going to be? That'll be in all the unit graphics. I thought I had, yeah, there we go. So, one of these should be my cloud. Let's see. Okay, so unit, 104 was the one, we should be looking for. So, oops, not that. Unit 104 is this guy. So, should be set as selectable, but it's false. Okay, I think that's what we want to find out is why he was not set as selectable. Because, my select target info it should have had him be selectable. So I wonder if I have something that was setting him unselectable, perhaps, though, I don't think it matters that this is up here. Well, we'll go ahead and keep it together like the other stuff. What do I need to do now? I think I'll just run it again and set a breakpoint there. Alright, so over in the gameplay scene, what line is that? Handle after attack effects. Now let's do that. So we'll move down there, attack our guy, click the buttons we need to click, and then add that cleave in. Alright, we don't need that. That was our other breakpoint. We don't need this one either. Right, so we've put the selectable targets in there, and then we should go ahead and set them to selectable. So if unit 4, right, we're gonna set him to selectable and update his graphic. Right, so he should be showing his reticle. So, what we can do now is, probably want to set, we want to find out anywhere that sets him as not selectable. So, anywhere that can change, selectable. So it might be in here. One of these two, at least. Okay, let's go. Alright, so we're setting unit, that's unit 101. Unit 102. 103, 104. And now we're setting him to not selectable. So that's the bug. So let's check the call stack. And it looks like, oh, maybe this is just, in the group window. I don't know that I care about the group window at the moment. So let's actually continue. Alright, now we're setting it to false again. From, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, it looks like, which unit is this? This is 103. 103 we're setting to true. Alright, so I think I know what's going on here, maybe. Yeah, so... Okay, so yeah, the logic I have for, constantly showing the reticles. Okay, during the attack, yeah, that's what's going on. So that's interfering with, this logic I was adding for Cleave. So, the simplest solution here is probably to, disable that, logic when we're doing, selecting these targets for attack. I mean, not for attack, for, you know what I mean? For, yeah, okay. So what we're gonna do here is, what we'll do is, if input state so we're trying to select target units. Alright, so if we're trying to select target units, then basically we need to tell every unit to not be selectable, except for the ones that are in the list. So let's see. So we'll say if we're in target selection mode, if we're in target selection mode, where are the targets? Selectable targets, that's what we want, I think. Oh, I've even got this helpful function. Alright, so if you're in the select targets mode, Alright, yeah, so what we'll do here is, alright, so do that. And otherwise, if we're in the other mode, basically this big statement is the other way you can be selectable. Right, now what's wrong with that? No boolean or null. Somehow this can be null. I don't know. Okay. Oops. So, null. There we go. Alright, so that should do it. And now we can just use this here. And I think that'll roughly be the same as what we want. Alright, let's try that out. Alright, so let's make sure text still works. Looks like it does. Alright, so now when I go to Cleave, alright, so my myself is still activating. That's probably fine. But now I can click this guy, and when I click Cleave, alright, that did exactly what we wanted then, because we dealt 3 damage to the target, and we cleave 2 onto him. Let's try again with this guy. Let's attack this one this time, and go ahead and select Cleave, and might as well select that too. So this time we expect to do 1, 2, 3, 4 damage in Cleave 2, right? So we spent the surge, we select the Cleave target, Cleave. Alright, 4 and 2 looks good. Alright, and then we'll do a regular attack without Cleave just to make sure that's not broken. Maybe add in some stuff there. Alright, looks good. Alright, so let's see. I think we're good then. Let's make sure it works remotely as well. So I'll bring up a new window. And I'll just have some X guys go at it. Alright, so let's just run into the middle. Then on the other side, I'll do the same thing. Alright, at the end of the round, nobody got any doodads or any points. Alright, so it's our turn again. So let's go ahead and move to the right spot. We'll attack the guy in the middle. And we don't want to do too much damage, but we need to make sure we do enough. We got plenty of surges. So, I'll just spend all the surges. Alright, then we've got to select our Cleave target. My tooltip, I should add a tooltip there. Probably. Right, so we'll do 2 to this guy. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 2 blocks is 2. And we cleave 2. Alright, it's looking pretty good. Is there anything else I need to test here? I don't think there is anything. That's probably good, right? Yeah, I think that's good. Oh, I do see a bug on the other screen. Oh, maybe I've actually messed up. Hold on. No, it is broken. So on the other screen, oh no, we're good. But yeah, on the other screen, I still see the attack reticle on this guy that I was attacking. And the reason for that is probably, oh man, I wasn't even showing the window, I'm sorry. Well, the reason that didn't work, the attack reticle's not going away. Why is that? I also don't see the damage either. Oh, it's like the attack didn't even finish, maybe. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, I know what's wrong. So I didn't restart my server. So because I added some server functionality there, I do need to restart the server when I do that. Alright, so we'll go ahead and deploy. Alright, let's run out there. And then the other guy will run out. Oh, how do we decide which anime to watch? There are a lot. We tend to watch basically all. Yeah, it is pretty hard to decide which ones to watch. Yeah, I accidentally muted myself. Yeah, the problem is I was trying to do something on the other game window and I hit the wrong button. Yeah. Have you ever been to this website? I really like it. It's got all the different animes. So this season, I mean, Kimetsu Yaiba, that should be amazing, right? Demon Slayer. I haven't watched Kobe yet. Cause that's kind of been like Netflix Geo, right? Mushoku Tensei's amazing. This Tact show, it's okay. It's a little crazy, but the animation's pretty good. Platinum Ed's been pretty good. It's interesting at least. The main character's kind of stupid though, but Miruko-chan's really good. JoJo's not out yet. 86, this season of 86 has been a lot better than the first one in my opinion. It certainly is a lot more interesting. Yeah, isn't the whole thing that she doesn't talk at all? Let's see. This isekai, actually, I've really been enjoying this one. About the assassin who gets isekai'd. I mean, the guy is like super competent, so that's pretty cool. The Faraway Paladin is really good. I read the light novel for this, and I really enjoyed it, so I would definitely recommend it. The Slow Life one, this one's, it's kind of boring so far. We'll see if it goes anywhere. We've got our rom-com of the season. I only watched episode 1 so far. It's pretty decent, though. And there's, The Vampire Cosmonaut. This one's been really good. I like this. I'm curious how they'll, like, it's about Russia, kind of, so, like, Russia is probably not the good guys, right? I don't know, it'll be interesting to see how they tread that line. Sakugan, this one's been okay. I mean, some of the action scenes are a little nonsensical, but it's interesting at least. This isekai is your isekai trash if you want that. It's kind of bad. This Taisho Otome love story. It's okay. I only watched the first episode so far. It might be good. King ranking, actually, yeah, pretty much, right? I mean, we like to give everything a try at least, if it's not too terrible. But yeah, King rankings, actually, I thought this was gonna be bad, but it's actually been super interesting, so I definitely recommend checking that out. This vampire show comedy, it's kind of bad. If you like kind of some slapstick comedy, it might be good. And the vampire is voiced by Lelouch, Jun Fukuyama, so that's good, but it's been kind of bad. I skipped this show because I feel like there's it's probably just your typical, like, tons of guys with not very well, like, very tropey, like, it's probably bad. World Trigger is amazing, highly recommend. Isekai Restaurant, it's kind of boring, but if you like food, it's kind of good. We watched the first episode of this. It's based on some game that it's probably going to be bad. I don't know if we'll watch it anymore. This one, I think this is BL. I'm not really into BL, so I skipped that. Selection Product is your idol anime. It's okay so far. Not great, but Love Love, I haven't watched this yet. I hear great things, but I also hear you're supposed to watch the light novel, or read the visual novel. This one is like super edgy Yu-Gi-Oh! It's kind of bad, just from the first episode. Pride of Orange, hockey, I mean, it has potential, but it's super slow so far. Maybe it'll get interesting. Inuyasha is pretty bad. We watched the first season of this reboot, remake, or continuation, whatever you want to call it. And it was kind of bad. Tesla Note, that wins the award for the worst CG I've ever seen, at least in a while. I mean, it's basically up there with X-Arm. Yeah, it's really terrible. The characters look really, really atrocious. So, if you want to laugh, you can boot up that. That's not out yet. The new Sunrise Mecha has, it actually has some potential. it's been kind of interesting. I like the AI aspect, and they do a good job of answering questions about like random stuff that should make sense, and it does when they answer the questions. We'll see where it goes. Yuki Yuna, I'm watching this, but it's kind of bad. Let's see, I think we watched the first episode of this, but it was kind of terrible. Lupin is amazing. Really looking forward to the rest of this season. We watched the first episode of this. It seemed kind of bad. I didn't watch Digimon. I'm not really into Digimon. This one's in Netflix jail, and so I haven't watched that. This is trash. I skipped this. That's probably trash, and that's trash. Continuing is Jahi, which has been pretty funny. Aquarium, which is okay, and Scarlet Nexus, which I'm watching this, but the game's probably better. So yeah, quite the season, huh? So yeah, it's a lot of anime for sure. Alright, let's see if Cleave still works. Alright, let's Cleave onto this guy. Oh, I still didn't get my remote message. What happened there? Oh, we got some kind of error. Huh. Wonder why I got an error there. Huh. That's kind of weird. I don't think there was anything weird about the server here. Like I got a notification that it sent the message to this guy. Or at least it should have. Let's see. I added the new thing to this game room handlers. Resolve after attack effect. And I saw this debug spew in my server, so it should have called game room and sent the remote resolve after attack effect, and that should have come in and done the right thing. Well, I might have to, I think I'll probably debug this off stream later. Because, yeah, doing the back and forth between the two, things is a little more complicated. But, we're pretty close to being done with Cleave here. If anybody's around and wants to play, I could try playing the game with you. Obviously not with Cleave. Alternatively, we could try designing a map, which that might be fun. Where's my map design thing? Here we are. Yeah, do you have any ideas for a good map? If so, we could build one. I'm interested in kind of objectives we might want to try too. I feel like I want to try maybe a new objective type or something. But I'm not really sure. I could also just design a map with my existing objectives. don't know. Do you have any ideas? If not, I might just go ahead and stop the stream here. Finish up debugging that. Because I've got, this is one map I built, which these are the two starting zones. And so there's like doors that are pretty close to each other, and you control the points to get points. And like here's the swamp one I made where you can go in here and get the crates and bring them back. So like that's pretty cool. But I don't know what else I should try to do. I mean, there's plenty of different ways I could configure maps, right? Yeah, you can walk through the water, but it costs you 1 extra movement point, so it's a little harder. So, like, to go from here to here, normally that would be like 2 spaces, 2 movement points, but because of the water, it'll be 3 movement points. So it's a little bit harder. But some units will have abilities that let them go across without any penalties, right? So you can have some interesting stuff with that, right? Like maybe we could have like you know, there's like a big room in the middle or something, and maybe like, there could be like a hallway on the side. Like maybe, let's see. So then if we go to that terrain, let's try not to, edit the wrong layer here. So I was thinking we could have some walls, like maybe some walls here and here. And we could have some doors. Oh, doors don't go in this layer, neither do walls. Yeah, that's why I need to have these terrains locked and stuff. Right, yeah, here we go. So we got some walls. And some doors. Doors go in this layer, yeah. Alright, and then, I don't know, we could have like some blocking terrain in the middle. Like, maybe like here. And then, we could have, let's go up to the effects layer. And that's where we put water. We could have some, some difficult terrain here. Which, might make it really challenging to like get around in this room, right? Alright, and then, maybe we could have more ground. Maybe some more ground out this way. And like another room over here. Or something. And maybe some doors over here. At the far end or something. I'm not sure. Oops. Maybe in the middle actually. This one. Alright, and we'll put some walls in. Let's see. I mean, we could try having like a really narrow hallway between the two, maybe. That might be interesting. If we erase, like some of this. And maybe erase some more. I guess I don't need these walls in that case. And then, let's see, what else should we do? Maybe over here, we could have some more, maybe, like an area that you can't walk through or something. Let's see. I don't know if I want to have it fully, yeah, I'm not sure. Like, we could try something like this. And, I don't know, I could erase this one. That might be interesting, right? And then, we could have a difficult terrain somewhere. Maybe just, oops, no, not like that, though. And then maybe over here we can have some, too. I don't know, this could be interesting, right? And then, I probably want to make, the terrain up here a little more interesting, maybe. I don't know, like, we could have, like, some walls or something. I don't know. I don't know what else we want to do. Maybe something like that. And I'll have to figure out what kind of objectives I want. Alright, well, I guess I'll go ahead and call it there for now. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope you enjoyed. If you want to play, just let me know. And you can always drop by my Discord or anything. And yeah, I'll be around. And I don't have any streams planned for tomorrow, so probably just figure out what's next week. Maybe just Metroid, we'll see. Alright, see you guys later, bye-bye!